9の扉を閉鎖しました。これにてノナリーゲームは終了となります。お疲れ様でした。
シグマ、ファイ、ディオ、開けろ。ここを開けるんじゃ。
Tenmyoji's voice was muffled by the thick steel, but I could still hear his desperation and anger. I tried to ignore it. Oh my god, stuff is happening. We're going up. This place has way more than 2 floors. Oh my god.
よし、着いたみたいだぞ。
扉の向こうは通路か。
とにかく行ってみようぜ。
Just as Phi had guessed, on the other side of the door was a wide hallway. Unfortunately, it seemed to stop in a dead end. It took only a second to find a familiar-looking door on the left side of the hallway. We opened it and stepped inside. Familiar-looking? What the fuck?おう。
減圧準備室だな。
PEC Preparation
私、ディオ、ルナの3人で探索した場所だ。
Well, this is probably just another one that looks like it. You really think you would have been able to get to something on the other side of the number 9 door?
待て、お前も B 階の減圧室のこと知ってるのか？
Yeah. I visited it with Tenmyoji when we were looking for Quark.
そうか。
ではこの施設内の気圧が外よりもかなり高く設定されているということも。
No. What?
なんだ、そのことは知らないのか。
Sorry for disappointing you, Master Phi. What are you talking about?
どういうことも何も今言った通りだよ。この施設の中の気圧は外よりも高くなっている。そうすることによってウイルスを含んだ下界の空気を内部に侵入させないようにしているらしい。したがって外に出るにはその前に外の気圧と同じになるまで減圧を行う必要があるみたいで、ここはそのための準備室なんだよ。ほら、壁にずらりと防護服が並んでるだろ。あれはウイルスの感染を防ぐためのもので、あれを着て下の階にある減圧室に入らないと外には出られないんだとさ。
Pressure Exchange Chamber, PEC. How do you know all that?
ルナから聞いたんだ。
Oh? That's a little bit outside the realm of being a doctor, isn't it? Well, the virus part, yes, but the pressure part, that almost makes me feel like she worked directly with the Radical 6 stuff. Really? Wait, why did Luna know all that?
室内に置いてあったマニュアルにそう書いてあったらしい。
はあ。Whoa, wait, go back. You said there's some kind of mysterious virus out there?
得体は知れてるだろ。アリスが話してた例のラジカル6だよ。多分な。
That sounds bad.
とにかくここまで来た以上後戻りはできない。防護服を着て外に出てみよう。
異論はない。賛成だ。
We climbed into the protective suits in silence, then headed down to the pressure exchange chamber. I mean, for all intents and purposes, it does look exactly like the one we saw earlier. With a quiet hum, the process began. I could hear the soft hiss of air leaving through my helmet. There was nothing to do until it finished, but wait. Then, out of nowhere, Dio spoke up.
しかし、こんなにも簡単に目的が達成できるとは思わなかったぜ。
It took me a moment to realize his voice was coming from the speaker in my helmet. Apparently, the radio was designed to activate automatically. You mean getting out of here?
いや、そんなスケールの小さな話じゃねえよ。
His organization. Killing the old lady.
そうだ。お前らにだけは教えてやろう。俺の正体。
正体？
実はな、俺の正体は正義の味方なんだ。人類を救うために遥か彼方の星からやってきた正義のヒーロー。それが俺ってわけ。
I'm sure.
なんだ？驚きすぎて言葉も出ねえか。
Dio, I think maybe you should calm down a bit.
脱出を目前にして舞い上がっているのはわかるが。
まあ、所詮お前らみたいな愚民どもには理解できんだろうな。
We were still going back and forth when the quiet hiss of air escaping slowed. Okay, so they're not going to outright say what Dio is, but that was a hint. At least he considers himself. He's a hero. Maybe he's somebody on the good side. Of course, they would make the good person an asshole. I don't say that sarcastically, because that's to throw you off. And stopped. A door at the end of the room slowly ground open. We walked through to find ourselves in a nearly identical room. After 2 more decompressions, the last door finally opened. That's a huge process. Holy crap. Oh, they didn't show me they didn't stop on that scene just now, but that little facility, the little igloo thing, that was also something I wanted to bring up when we got to the flowchart part. But they actually showed that little igloo thing in the very, very beginning when Sigma got kidnapped, very briefly, along with a picture of some crosses. I'm not sure what that is yet, but I'll show you some other time. I stepped outside and gasped. A dark landscape, like none I'd ever seen, lay spread out before me. I couldn't help but stare. What the hell?
砂漠だな。
Nevada or California? I can see that! The question is, which desert?
場所はわからん。だが、今がいつなのかなら。
December 31st. Huh?
見ろ。月が真っ赤に染まっているだろう。あれはおそらく皆既月食によるものだ。
Oh yeah, I remember you talking about that in the lounge.
皆既月食とは、満月が地球の影にすっぽりと覆われた時に観測される現象。
Red moon.
だがその時の月は暗闇の中に飲み込まれてしまうわけではない。赤銅色に染まって見えるのが普通だ。これは地球の大気を通過した太陽光が月面に入るためで、簡単に言うと、夕焼けの光が月面に投影されることによって赤く色づいて見えるんだ。ところでシグマ、次の皆既月食がいつ起こるか覚えてるか？
Yeah, December 31st this year, so New Year's Eve. That's what the magazine said, at least.
つまり、そういうことだよ。
So today is December 31st, according to the magazine. Wait, shit. If I got grabbed on Christmas morning, then that means I've been here 6 days?
そうらしい。
Whoa.
とにかく一番近くにある町に向かおう。
I'm sorry, this was just a little bit too shocking for me. Okay, and where would that be?
どこかにはあるだろう。ここがネバダ砂漠だろうと、サハラ砂漠だろうと、ゴビ砂漠だろうと。
Mojave Desert! In California and Nevada! Oh my god, we're so onto something here.
ただ、それよりも心配なのは。
What are you worried about?
いや、やめておこう。
Come on! Tell me! I'm curious now! Impossible, as it might seem. I could have sworn I heard her frown.
心配なのは、人が生きてるかどうかだ。もしかしたら、ウイルスのせいで。
Are you saying humankind might be extinct? What the hell? No way! That's impossible! It mentioned 100k people dying or something like that, right? Was it 100k a day? Well, even if it's 100k a day, there's still way too many people in the world for everyone to die off. Don't worry. A whole species can't just die out in 6 days! That's...
私だって、そうではないことを祈ってるさ。
If that's true though, according to what you're saying, why were we put in there? To save humanity? I mean, we weren't getting any procreating done in there.
さあ、いいから行こう。施設にはまだ、クオークを含めて4人の人間が残っている。あいつらを救出するためにも、我々は先に進まなければ。
Okay. I turn to take a step. There was a rough crackle over the radio and the sound of someone falling. I turned back around to see Fi on the ground. Hey! Are you alright? What happened? I ran over and helped lift her back up. Dio's already gone off or something. She fumbled for a second, then clambered to her feet.
ここは、どこだ?
Her voice was low and rough. Huh?
そうか。そういうことか。
Who are you?
わかったぞ。おそらくここは、あの歴史の。
Who are you? Timeline? She didn't respond. I was about to begin a more irate line of questioning when she suddenly grabbed me by the shoulders.
おい、ディオはどこだ?
Dio? Oh, yeah. I haven't seen him since we got out. I'm sure he was with us when we left.
手分けして探すぞ。
Why?
奴から聞き出さなければならないことがあるからだ。わかってるだろ。
What?
もしかして忘れてしまったのか?
I don't know what happened just now with the fumbling, but I don't think this is the same Fi we were talking to anymore. I don't know what's happening, but she expected that the same thing happened to me too, but it didn't, and I don't know what the hell she's talking about.
いや、違うのか。そもそも飛んできてないんだな。ここには。
Whoa, you're saying you're just giving up bombshells left and right. She wasn't making any sense.
あくそ。もういい。とにかくディオを見つけるんだ。私あっちの丘の方を探してみるから、お前は向こう頼む。
Okay. But she'd already taken off without waiting for my answer. I watched her for a few moments, confused, before turning and heading off to look for Dio myself. Can we take off that thing now, by the way? The suit? I thought that was just for changing the pressure, but we're done now, aren't we? Okay, so now we can kind of see it. Can we see it in a better way? Kind of. There's like a road here. And a gigantic gaping hole in the desert in the middle of nowhere with a little tiny little igloo. Okay. Damn, don't see him anywhere. Where the hell did that guy go? It's a freaking desert, how can you not see him? There's no trees or anything. I was looking around, trying to decide where to go next, when I heard them. The signal must have degraded, but I could still make out a few words. Hey, what the hell are you doing? Their voices were cutting in and out, but I'd heard that last word clear as day. Dio? Sounded like Phi had found him. I spun around and took off in their direction. Transmitter. Transmitter? Phone home? E.T. phone home? Free something soul. Is that an organization? Freedom Soul? That's information that Phi obtained from another timeline. Oh! That's the word on the knife. Myrmidons. The transmission was getting clearer. I had to be getting closer. What? Number 0? What the hell are you, man? Deactivation code. It's gonna kill you! Oh shit! Gunshots? Shit! That didn't sound good. I sped up and quickly crested the hill in front of me. There they were. Stop! I went down the hill as fast as I could, half running, half sliding. With the suits on, I couldn't tell who was who, but I had to stop them. I clambered to my feet, slightly winded from my ordeal. The suited figure I'd slammed against laid on the ground next to the other one. I moved over to peer through the visor. Dio. His eyes were closed, almost like he was just sleeping. My tackle must have knocked him out. No sweat. What's this transmitter you were talking about? Yeah. Where the hell did he get it? Wait, hidden? Are you saying Dio's been here before? We don't know that, but he's been sent here on purpose for sure. He probably wasn't kidnapped. Snuck in? I wasn't quite sure what to make of that, So I decided to take a closer look at the transmitter. There was a screen on the upper part with a bunch of numbers that looked, well, like nothing. What the heck is this? Do I need to write this down? Okay, I'm gonna take a picture of this just in case. Or, I really should be using my memo here, shouldn't I? Yeah, well, I have a picture of it, so better than writing it down. 5 sets of 5 numbers. Is that some kind of phone number? Kinda looks like one of those Nintendo friend codes.
にしては長すぎるだろ。25桁もあるんだぞ。
What is it then?
わからん。
Transmitter code? Wait, what was he doing with it? Is that like the address? It's this, right? The address of where he's trying to transmit? Or what he's trying to transmit?
おそらく何かの暗号だとは思うが、解読するためのキーが見当たらないからな。
Oh, it's probably encrypted, and then like, yeah, to prevent people like us trying to look at it. I heard an odd crackling noise in my helmet. He's up. It took me a moment to realize it was a voice. Dio's voice. What's so funny?
いや、あまりにも見当外れなことを言ってるもんでついな。解読するためのキーが見当たらないだって。
Because, well, I'm assuming it's because the person that he's trying to transmit to has the key.
お前ら一体どこに目をつけてるんだ。キーだったらすぐ目の前にあるだろう。
Oh! What?
そこに打ち込まれた25桁の数列。それ自体がキーなんだよ。
Oh, well, it's a good thing we wrote it down.
要するに暗号化されたメッセージは別の場所にあって、そいつはそれを解くための鍵になってるってことだ。
None of what he was saying made any sense to me. Dio, what's going on here? Who are you trying to call with this thing?
なんだ、お前は知らんのか。そこのガキは何もかも知ってるみたいだったが。
Appropriately.
まあいい。教えてやろう。任務は無事に完了したし、今さら正体を明かしたところでどうということはあるまい。それに、どっちにしろファイがいずれはお前に話すことになるんだろうしな。だったら俺の口から聞かせてやるよ。
Yes, please, please. I'm hungry for information. Just give it to me. God damn it. Dio shifted to put his hands behind his head, but didn't bother to get up. Oh my god. Oh no, this is going to be a long reading thing again, isn't it? Okay, this is Dio. I belong to an organization called the Myrmidons. You've probably never heard of it. But there might be a few people out there who've heard of Free the Soul. If you haven't, well, it's a sacred religious order with over 1 million true believers. Oh, this is culty. The Myrmidons are the hand of the Free the Soul. We do what needs to be done to bring us closer to the new world Free the Soul promises. There are some people who might call us terrorists. Then again, from their point of view, I suppose we might be. We're trying to tear down the corrupt world they've built after all. But when the sun dawns for the first time on our new world, we'll be hailed as saints, holy messengers who cleanse the filth from a dying planet. Well, only a handful of people will really become saints. Not even all of the Myrmidons will be guaranteed sainthood. First, you have to be raised with the teachings of Free the Soul from birth. Then you have to be chosen to join the ranks of the elite and achieve great things. Is this related to Radical 6? Returning from this mission would secure my position. Free the Soul is built around the teachings of a man named Brother, who founded our order many years ago. His teachings are too profound for ordinary people to understand, But you could say that the core ideas of his doctrine are to separate oneself from worldliness, to destroy greed, and to divorce the soul from the body to cleanse it. Hold the phone. The symbol in the back here. I might be wrong, but haven't we seen this symbol in 999? Like above the coffins or something? Because I do remember seeing a lot of culty things in 999 that were never resolved. Those who follow his teachings with discipline and devotion will be reborn as a new form of human. Only this new species will be able to live in equality, in a world without war or starvation. Brother was born into a poor family. I've been told he didn't know his father and that he lost his mother at a young age. The only family he had was his younger brother, a boy named Left. What kind of naming sense is that? They say brother had a special power and that he was able to touch the thoughts of other people and see into them. It left him constantly exposed to the filthy greed of mankind. When brother was 16, Left was found dead. His body was covered in bruises, but the police only made a cursory investigation and quickly ruled his death a suicide. Later, brother would find out that the killer had paid the police a massive bribe to keep the truth hidden. He burned with rage, but also found himself immersed in cold despair. Eventually, he received a divine revelation. Mankind was thoroughly corrupted by greed. They had to be purified and a new world created. God had given brother his mission. That was when he began to teach others the truth. And at the age of 26, he started Free the Soul. Oh! We've seen this picture before! Genetic engineering, when Kay was talking about his dad? Once Free the Soul was established, he devoted his resources to research on human cloning, aka genetic engineering, so that he could create the new species he'd foretold. He invited to assist him a team of scientists from a research facility in the United States, and a year later, the first 10 new humans were born. 10K! Those 10 were the first generation of the Myrmidons. Incidentally, I'm from the 4th generation. Wait, so even Dio is not pure-blood human, or whatever you want to call that. Our DNA comes from Left, brother's younger brother. That means we all share a face. Oh. And we are all given the same name, Left. Some people think that's weird, but individuality seems much weirder to me. If everyone looks the same, there's no such thing as race or even individuality. With cloning, you don't even need different genders. How could you get more equal than that? Still, there's a little random deviation, and other factors can influence a clone's development. I was the best of my generation, so I was chosen to lead the Myrmidons. I was probably sent here because brother noticed the caliber of my skills. My mission was to infiltrate this facility. When I was given my orders, I thought this was going to be my chance. In all my life, I'd ever only been once punished for breaking our laws. It had to do with women. I had come in contact with someone unclean, and I was considered corrupted. Even if I was punished harshly and purified my soul, my dishonor remained. I wanted to prove my loyalty to brother, so I was determined to be successful on this mission, no matter what. My entire purpose is to be part of the foundation of brother's new world. Now that I've fulfilled that purpose, for the first time in my life, I understand what true happiness is.
我が父よ、 ついに聖なる任務を成し遂げました。人類をこの手で救ったのです。それもあなたのご加護があったからこそ、心から感謝いたします。
His voice had taken on an almost reverent tone. As he finished speaking, he made some sort of odd sign over his chest. Fai shoved his hands away.
ふざけるなよ、ディオ。お前のせいで私たちは。
What did he do, aside from killing the old lady? She grabbed the rock he'd held over her only minutes ago and lifted it over her head. Fai. What are you?
いいからお前は黙ってろ。ディオ、さっきの続きだ。もう一度聞く。爆弾00の解除用パスワードは何だ？
There's a bomb inside the building. Bomb?
うるさい。黙ってろと言っただろ。さあ、教えるんだ。00のパスワードを。
She swung the rock down toward Dio's head.
待てよ。わかったよ。わかった。だがそんなもん聞いてどうするんだ。俺の任務は無事に完了した。それを知ったところで今さら何の意味もないと思うが。
The whole timeline hopping thing.
つべこべ言わずにさっさと教えろ。さもないと。
いいだろう。教えてやる。00の解除用パスワードは LXAQNSGDQ だ。
This is probably something we should be writing down too. I guess I'm going to save a page just for writing down random stuff. Oh, show me the thing. I can't freaking... LXAQNS. LXAQNSGDA. GDQ. Q. And the other string of long numbers. I guess I'll just leave that one on my phone. Fai tossed the rock off to the side.
シグマ、聞いたか？
Huh?
今のパスワードだよ。私もなるべく覚えているようにするが、こればかりは飛んでみないことには何とも言えない。もしかしたらすっかりと忘れてしまっているかも。だから念のため、お前もよく覚えておくんだ。
Okay.
いいな。
I had absolutely no idea what she was talking about, but I was beginning to understand that it was probably pretty important. With that in mind, I repeated the strange series of letters over and over in my head, doing my best to memorize them. LXA, QNS, GDQ. LXA, QNS, GDQ.
とりあえず用は済んだ。行こう。
Go where?
それはこいつが知ってるだろう。さあ立て。
Fai grabbed Dio's arm and hauled him to his feet. He jerked his arm away petulantly and began to walk. Is there a city near here?
ああ、町というよりはシェルターに近いけどな。例の災害を逃れた人々がそこで暮らしてる。
The disaster. Disaster? What disaster?
いいから黙ってついてこい。行けばわかる。
I looked up. It must have been a clear night, because there were more stars than I'd ever seen before. I thought I could even see the band of the Milky Way. And in the middle of that field of stars shone the full moon. A giant red orb looming in the center of the sky. Had it always been so big? No, no, don't do this to me. No. What's happening? Please don't stop here. What's happening? It's all black. Oh my god. I hate this game. I hate this game. Stop doing this to me. Seriously. What the hell? Oh my god. Okay. I should get used to this because it's a long way until we finish this, so this is to be expected, pretty much. But you know what though? It didn't say to be continued, so I think this is it for this. It's just that this is all we're getting until we see more later. We learned a lot of really crucial information here. Some sort of timeline jumping. Dio being a freaking genetically engineered human, and probably Kay too. Remember the 10 commandments for writing mystery novels? Look, they're breaking one already. Twins. Clones. Now I'm wondering, does that mean that underneath Kay's armor, we'll find Dio's face? Or more accurately, it should really be Left's face. They have different voices though, although I'm not really sure if that really means anything. Oh, I'm so tired out right now. What the hell is happening? There's a bomb. There's a shelter. And there's a disaster. I hate. It feels like within the past hour, suddenly the game just switched genres. Maybe it's because I'm so not used to not being in the warehouse. We're suddenly outside and we're wearing like freaking space suits and stuff. It's kind of like we were on Mars or something, like I was watching a sci-fi film. Oh. But no, that's not it. We're going back. We gotta go back to fix the bomb. Yeah. LXQ, GD, whatever. Let's sit here a little bit and wait and see if there's anything after. Dio end. Dio end. Not a good or bad ending, but Dio's ending. Okay. That's... I'm guessing... Oh! Everybody is going to be getting their own ending. Oh, wow. Kay escaped earlier. Kay escaped here, I think? Yeah, but that wasn't considered a Kay ending, even though he told us a whole bunch about himself. That wasn't in this one though, I think. Maybe some other round? Interesting. Well, we are almost done this branch. Almost, but we still got this left. This is where we ally with Clover. But how is that going to change anything? Because Dio and Fire are going to leave. I'm not going to leave. We'll see now. Ally. Yup. Can we still do anything within the warehouse? Cause Fi and Dio are leaving. Clover won't be mad at me, but what's that good for? Maybe she'll tell me something new? The door ground open, and I stepped out. All around me, other AB rooms were disgorging their occupants.
Mate! Dio!
Fi's voice echoed hollowly across the room. I followed her eyes to the number 9 door. I feel like we should be able to skip this, but it's not really letting me. Dio. So he's going for it. I broke into a run, hoping foolishly that I might be able to catch him. Knock him out.
まさか Q の扉を開ける気か。
やはりこうなりましたか。
どういうこと？まだ結果も見てないのに。
It took only seconds for Tenmyoji and Kei to explain the math to her.
そんな。
結果は以上のように確定しました。各自バングルの数字をご確認ください。
The announcer's voice hadn't even faded when Dio reached the door. With a grunt, he swung the lever down. Well, you don't need to wait for me, Fi, because I'm not going. See ya around.
よし、開いたぜ。
ちょっと待ちなさいよ。
今さら止めても意味がありません。もう9の扉は開いてしまったのですから。
Dio leapt through the door without so much as a backward glance. Fi paused in front of it, then turned to look at me.
シグマ、お前の BP はどうなったんだ？
I chose ally. I made a promise. Clover trusted me.
シグマ。そうか、わかった。残念だが仕方がない。お前は悔いのない選択をしたかったのだろう。ならば私も悔いのない行動を取らせてもらうまでだ。
Her goal in following Dio is to find the code for the number 0 bomb.
じゃあな。シグマ。
Goodbye, Fi. Fi turned, her eyes sad, and followed Dio through the door. I'm sad too. I don't get to leave.
9の扉を閉鎖しました。これにてノナリーゲームは終了となります。お疲れ様でした。なお、ゲームの終了に伴い、施設内にある9の扉以外のすべての扉は開放されます。どうぞごゆっくりとお過ごしください。残りの余生をこの施設の中で。
So normally, this is where we get a game over, but judging by the flowchart, it doesn't seem that way.
これでわしらが自力で脱出する方法はなくなったわけか。
あとは助けが来るのを待つしかありませんね。
シグマ、ありがとう。協力を選んでくれて。
Yeah. Well, a promise is a promise, right? I don't know how much this means since I'm coming back here after I betrayed her.
ところで、あの老婆とルナさん、アリスさん、この3人を殺した犯人は誰だったのでしょう。
脱出した2人のうちのいずれかか。
Or maybe one of us.
もう一人いるよ。
I thought she was gonna confess to killing Luna. Oh yeah.
ああ、そうじゃ。クオークを探さねば。
Suddenly full of energy, Tenmyoji leapt up and took off for one of the warehouse's exits. Every single door is unlocked now. That left only myself, Clover, and Kei. We stared at the number 9 door in silence. It would never open again. What else could we do but stare? I don't know. Do we have anyone good with engineering here? Can we make a drill and drill through this? Because it seems like really the only thing that's stopping us is the physical door. What? Oh, the flowchart. The last thing is just... Oh, that was really, really short. Yeah, I think it's just the... Yeah, it shows that thing at the end and that's it. Oh. Well. Alright then. When we come back next time, we'll be looking at the other routes. So I don't really know what these choices are. I'm just gonna go back here and see what happens. I think this is our initial choice, right? So this is partnering up with Luna. These ones, I don't know which is which. I'm just gonna pick whatever I feel like. And we'll keep going down the route that we pick. So it might be this one, or it might be this one. Who knows? Yeah? See you soon.